tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Bogdanovich looking around. Mitchell outside. Pass to Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. And the shot goes down.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Lowry against Conley. Butler from outside. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
That's his first personal foul.
And here are the Heat. Outside Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Here's Conley. Passes it to Mitchell from past the arc. Miami grabs the miss.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Mitchell gets to Conley. Here he goes. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Robinson misses. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The drive by Mitchell, and he banks in the layup.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper. Butler's got 5.
Great way to create driving lanes, which is what Butler wants to do.
Mitchell wide open. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Lowry finds Butler. Back to Lowry. And here's Adebayo. Outside Lowry. To the inside. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Conley. Rebound by Butler. Miami trailing. Robinson on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Tucker the pass to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Driving in. Up and in on the layup.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
Lowry against Conley. And there's the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Over Lowry. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley gets the bucket.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
Ball's knocked loose. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And yes, it's good. Conley's got 7 points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. He kicks to Tucker. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Outside Robinson from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Conley. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead by 5.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. At court pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert, great positioning on the putback. Gobert's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Tucker the pass to Lowry. Back to Tucker. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Mitchell's gone 2 of 5 from the floor.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
He's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Second quarter of action, about 1.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 5-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry passes to Robinson. Fires from the line. The rebound by the Jazz. Out to the right wing. Here's O'Neal. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami.
Jazz foul.
Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Lowry passes to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing. Jazz leading by 5. Conley into the lane. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Now, here's Adebayo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Conley the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Lowry against Conley. Passes to Robinson. They need this one. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes. And with more threes, gives you more stats. And with more stats, gives you the bag.
And stolen by Butler. Adebayo down low. Gobert on him. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Robinson. Misses the 3.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Mitchell, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
Well,
foul.
he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
And he drives in, misses from close range.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo down low. Offered by Mitchell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Conley against Lowry. Bogdanovich goes in. The putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lowry against Conley. The pass to Robinson. To the paint. Here's Tucker outside for Robinson. Stolen by Mitchell.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
It's good. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so that's the end of the first half.
Your Miami Heat.
All right, David, thank you.
The Jazz, 24.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni into the 1 spot. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Now here's Oladipo. Edmond passes to Oladipo. Pulls up. High post. And the jumper is good. Oladipo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Driving inside.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Morris outside. Pocket 6. Oladipo for 3. Rebound, Utah. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Ingles kicks to Whiteside. Now, here's Ingles. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Strus. Oladipo with the ball. He's It's picked up by Whiteside. And he makes that one.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Greg, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. He wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
And here's Oladipo after Joe Ingles getting his shot to go from deep. Dedmon kicks to Morris. The feed to Dedmon. Morris outside. High post try. Tries again. Dedmon passes to Morris. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Ingles. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
One of Ingles' favorite moves. Hard not to bite on that because he sells it so well.
At the line for the Jazz, Joe.
And Ingles drops them both. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Oladipo outside.
2 minutes.
Morris outside. Down low. Here's Dedmon. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
In terms of set plays, this is where Dedmon shines, rolling hard off the screen.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. He can't hit that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Oladipo. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Gay against Morris. Pass to Hero. Three-pointer. Utah with the rebound. On the wing, Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's stolen by Oladipo. Morris into the lane. Hero on the wing. Morris looking over the floor. Knocked loose. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitutions.
Here's Lowry. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. Here's Tucker. Here's Adebayo. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Jazz leading by 7. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Oni passes to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Whiteside, a screen on Lowry. Back to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Nice agility rolling off the screen. Just another thing Whiteside gives you.
Lowry with the ball. And so it's the Utah Jam. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
It's the fourth quarter, crowd. Time to get up and make some noise.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. They've a 9-point lead. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. So they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul. Jazz substitution.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Outside Butler. Now Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Passes it to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. And here's Gobert. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Robinson. The drive by Mitchell.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. And the pass to Adebayo. Conley against Lowry. A second chance effort. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. Outside for Lowry. Over Conley. They get it back.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now Conley. Up top, Gobert. Mitchell outside. Driving to the basket. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Gobert with the block. O'Neal against Butler. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Robinson for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Conley. Right wing. 6 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Mitchell outside. And the Jazz, another 3.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Out left to the wing. Pulls it up. And that one hits back iron. Utah's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Jazz.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rudy Gobert.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
O'Neal kicks to Conley. The 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Tucker. And so it's Utah with the win. They came in here and took. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
the rare marquee matchup in center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Now here's Lowry. Shot clock at 6. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Robinson against Booker. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Robinson with a steal. Here's Tucker, and the layup falls.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Paul. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Robinson with a steal. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Adebayo. Now Tucker. Back to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Tucker. Launches it.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Bridges down low. Butler covering. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Tucker. Lowry right side. Outside Robinson. Now Tucker, covered by Crowder. Here's Robinson. There's the block.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Now here's Paul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ayton finds Bridges. To the right side. Here's a 3 from Paul. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start.
An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. You know, there's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
And it's Crowder missing.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Tucker, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Now Booker. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Lowry. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And it's Butler with the jam.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Bridges outside. Will it go? Connects from downtown.
And off the schneid here. 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry outside. Left side Robinson. Inside, Adebayo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
Now at the line, Bam Adebayo.
No good on the second free throw. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Booker. No good there, and it's Miami the other way. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got 5 points.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Denied by Adebayo. And here's the fast break. Crowder with a steal. Here's Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their community.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Bridges outside. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Paul drives in. Rebound by the Heat.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Paul against Lowry. Right side, Paul. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And stolen by Adebayo. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Lowry with the basket on the assist from Robinson. And the Heat lead by 12. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Stolen by Lowry. Good. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Ayton with a screen. And it's Paul off the drive. That one falls. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason. Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
Outside Paul for 3. Bridges. Adebayo grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Robinson. Up and in on the layup. Robinson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Clock at 6. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. Up top, Crowder. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Heat. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Butler with the bucket. Butler's got 8.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Paul passes to Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, you play pick and roll offense, you've got the perfect point guard in Paul. That's a lot of P's.
It's Adebayo, high post. Outside Tucker. Back to Adebayo. And there's another one for the Heat.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Ayton. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Lowry. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. .29 seconds left in the second period. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Down low. Stolen by Ayton.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
But Bam just not out there to be a rim protector, that time with good hands to get the steal.
To the inside. Crowder. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Heat open. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
This whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
And so in the game for the Suns, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Dedmon. With the drive, here's Oladipo. Excellent D there from Payne.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Oladipo outside. Down low. Here's Dedmon. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Shamet, no good. Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
And for Miami, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Dedmon inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dedmon's got his first bucket in this one.
Used to shooting through contact. I think every big man gets that kind of treatment. Dedmon, nice finish.
Oladipo against Payne. Pass to McGee. Here's Nader. From downtown. And the Suns miss again. Hero left side. Here's Dedmon, covered by McGee. Back to Oladipo. Hero on the wing. Ooh, the turnaround jumper. Count it.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The shot by Payne, no good. The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Team foul. Now at the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Suns have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Shamet. Here he goes. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more blocked shots.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Shamet into the lane, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Dedmon. Oh, deflected. To the inside. A nice shot by McGee. McGee's got his second basket on the night.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Oladipo against Payne. Back to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morris. Oh, McGee with the block. Shamet into the lane. And there it is for him. Shamet's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
A line change here for Miami. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Adebayo in the post. And finished off by Adebayo.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Lowry against Payne. Fires from deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the Suns pushing it up now. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Johnson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Lowry outside. Over Payne. And so it's Miami ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Defense is set.
Fans, welcome. Your Miami.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Ball against Lowry. 3-pointer, Bridges. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Butler outside. Crowder grabs the miss.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Booker finds Ayton. Uses the glass on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And for the Heat, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Right side, Robinson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Suns ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Booker goes in, lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got his first 2 points.
That is a fearless take right there from Devin Booker. The defense bodies him up, but excellent there, finishing off the drive.
Pass to Butler. And here's Adebayo. He's covered by Ayton. Adebayo passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Up top, Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Ayton, a screen on Butler. Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. Adebayo with the rejection. And they recover it. Pass to Ayton. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Butler.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
To the middle. And Adebayo slams it in.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, he's going to find him.
Lowry against Paul. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo.
2 minutes.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Bridges. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, the mid-range game right now is doing a lot of damage to this defense, courtesy of Jimmy Butler.
Ayton inside, working on Adebayo. And Ayton gets it to go.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Paul with a steal.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
At the line for the Suns.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Here's Lowry. No good, a bit long that time.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Robinson against Crowder. Over to the left wing. Outside Tucker. Pass to Butler. Deflects the pass. Here's Lowry. Miami, no good that time either. Now Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. Lowry outside. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Outside Young. From deep. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Oladipo, right side. Outside Tucker. Pass to Butler. Back to Tucker. Butler on the wing. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. The ball's knocked loose. To the inside. Adebayo. 3 on the clock. And Collins with the big block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Lowry, he's checked in for Oladipo. About a minute into this first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Tucker. And Young pulls it down.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. He even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Just over a minute and a half in. Young from long range. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Left side Robinson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Young with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Pass to Reddish. And he slams it in one-handed.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Lowry outside. Now here's Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Robinson's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Young against Robinson to the paint. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Tucker. Butler on the wing. 4 on the clock. Outside Tucker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Young against Lowry. Reddish on the wing. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. Outside Young. Driving in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal
Let's just
foul.
remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Tucker. Now Adebayo. Guarded by Capella. Back to Tucker. 3-pointer. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the three others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those three names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trey did it in his second season, you got to be kidding me.
Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Robinson. Yep, that one goes.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Young. Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. And they get it back. Back to Collins. Tries again. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper. Just unable to do so.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Heat leading by.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Inside. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Capella from the right block.
Bam's height and wingspan just smothering up the offense now.
It's good.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Lowry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Driving to the basket. Young against Robinson. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lowry. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Tucker. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Outside Butler. Down low. And Adebayo slams it in.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Lowry against Young. Collins left side. Puts up a 3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. The 3 is up. They get it back. It's good on the putback. And now a 6-point Heat lead.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Tucker. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Collins.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
They grab their own miss. Outside for Butler. Fires the three. Doesn't go that time.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
And Collins gets double teamed. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Outside Young.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And they double up Adebayo. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Butler to the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Young against Lowry, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
That's his first personal foul.
The Heat with the lead. Lowry outside. Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
A line change here for Miami. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Inside, Dedmon. Out to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo. Shoots over Young. Hits the front of the rim and out. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And here's Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. For 3, Oladipo. No good on the shot. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Here's Young. And so it's Miami leading by 6 as we wrap up the
score.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Heat 18. The Hawks 12.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, Miami shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3, small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Strus. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. 5 on the clock. Here's Dedmon. Excellent D there from Capella. And for the Hawks, they're shooting only 31% in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Drops in the layup for 2.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now. And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings BA.
Pass to Morris. Hero on the wing. Here's Dedmon. Guarded by Capella. Back to Hero. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way and ask for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor. Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it. He can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Here's Strus. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
And you remember in Orlando, Oladipo played a ton of point guard in the early part of his career, showing some nice vision there.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Strus. That's his first personal foul.
Oladipo against Williams.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Pass to Jang. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Oladipo against Williams. To the inside. And there's a 3-second violation.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
To the paint. Pass to Herter. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Now here's Oladipo. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. On the attack, Hero. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Outside, Williams. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jang. It's tipped. This for the tie. That evens the score. Jang's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Oladipo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Now here's Herter. Oladipo with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Going inside, Strus. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Williams against Oladipo. For the lead. Williams, that's good. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Oladipo outside. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo outside. Pure from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 2.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Outside Hunter. Williams up top. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's Jang. From outside, off the mark. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Back to Oladipo. And stolen by Williams. And now the Hawks on the break. And Gallinari throws it down.
That's clever from Lou Williams, just snatching the ball up and then getting out.
Miami shooting around 41%. Oladipo against Williams. Now here's Oladipo. He's closely guarded. It's Hero on the take. Pass to Dedmon. It's stolen. Now Herter. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo.
Heat foul. Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. It's all tied in Miami. And time to step away.
Fans, welcome your Miami
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious this time involving the big.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. And it's Williams in at the 1 spot. 4 on the clock. Here's Hunter. And he can't bank that one in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Oladipo. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Who poked away, and they go to the intentional foul. And the Heat making a change here. Lowry's checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Up top, Young. Up and over Lowry. Second chance shot. And he banks in the layup.
How about that hoop? The guard, Trae Young, getting inside and mixing it up a bit.
Young's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Butler. There's the drive.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
Butler hits them both.
You don't hear about it much, but players who've had 5 or 6 seasons in the league, you wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
Count it. And Butler in his career, Graham, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Here's Robinson following the score by Atlanta. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Outside Butler. Another shot. And it's laid in by Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 2.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Young way outside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Robinson gets the bucket.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples, momentum swinging wildly.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And Young, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Into the lane. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Young. Capella inside. Working on Adebayo. Butler with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. The finish! And a big finish by Robinson.
This is just what they needed right now. Strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
Young against Lowry. And Young, here we go. Outside Bogdanovich. He takes it in. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here. Now here's Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Lets the three fly. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Outside Young. Let's go with a three. Pass to Reddish. Young with it. Down low. Here's Capella. Adebayo grabs the board.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Hawks ball.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Butler. So the Heat win it. This one was in the alley. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Thanks, Allie. And so off the tip, it's Miami. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Pass to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Butler. Now Lowry goes back up. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And we're watching 2 highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's. Commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Now here's Gobert. 2 points. That one goes.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Robinson. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Lowry. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Now, Kyle Lowry with a little larceny to set up the bucket. Go ahead.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Lowry against Conley. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Robinson with a steal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gobert with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Back to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich from long range. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
The 3 from Mitchell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Now, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Now here's Lowry. Drives to the hoop.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Tucker up top, defended by Bogdanovich. Tucker, no good. Utah trailing here. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. The shot won't fall. 1:16 left in the first. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Tucker. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Conley.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
Lowry with it. Robinson, a screen on Conley. Here's Lowry. Rebound, Utah.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Mitchell misses. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. And there's the drive. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From downtown. Outside Tucker. Clock at 6. To the inside. Oh, misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Tie game here in Utah. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Outside Butler. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Tucker with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. Here's Robinson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Lowry against Conley. 6 to shoot. Robinson finds some space.
Things got off to a good start for them offensively, but now it looks like they're losing some of that momentum.
There are players who look for every opportunity to contribute to winning. Jimmy Butler right now working the boards.
Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Robinson. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball. Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Bogdanovic, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Gobert with it. Picked up by Lowry. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Pass to Bogdanovic. Now Gobert. Here's Conley. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics question whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Butler, good.
Jimmy Butler. Assist Frost.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. He's off on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Outside Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Over Mitchell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Utah with the ball. 6-point game. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Plenty of space. And the shot goes in. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Picked by Gobert. Conley goes in, and the layup is good off the glass. Conley's got his second basket.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
On the take, Lowry. It's blocked by Gobert. Shot from the top of the key. That one a little long. The Heat with the lead. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Outside Conley. Three-pointer, no good. Robinson passes to Butler. Over Mitchell. Here's Robinson. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
From deep three-point range.
Well, Lowry not giving an inch. Testing that shot beautifully on the deep.
The clock runs out. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward position.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Utah trailing here. Gay outside. Hero against Clarkson. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Here's Strus. Nails it from 3. And the Heat lead by 11.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Here's Dedmon, defended by Whiteside. Hero for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Pass to Ingles. There's the 3. 19-footer. Misses off the right iron.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Oladipo with the ball. Clock at 6. Dedmon a screen. Oladipo into the lane. Here's Strus. The three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
On the wing, Ingles. Off target from three-point range. Miami's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Pass to Strus. Morris outside. Here's Dedmon. Misses the layup. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now here's Ingles. He's covered closely. It doesn't go for him.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Count that bucket. And the Heat lead by 11.
You know, that's the passion you like to see from Markieff Morris, converting off the board.
Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, stolen by Whiteside. On the wing, Clarkson. Here's the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 1:25 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Oni. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
For Miami, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Now here's Oladipo. Tight defense on him. Morris outside. Kicks it to Hero. Driving inside.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points. He knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches. I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Gobert. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Jazz with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
With a wingspan over 7 feet, Adebayo is a hard guy to score on.
There's the triple. And finished off by Adebayo.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Now here's Conley. Fires the 3. Fires hitting the triple. Conley's got 7 points.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or 2 past it. Okay, Mike.
And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store.
Get up and make some noise.
The Heat with the lead. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. Stolen by Conley. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Duncan Robinson.
Outside Conley. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
Jazz foul, Royce O'Neal. That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lowry. Six on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, it's his intelligence that puts Kyle Lowry up there with the top assist men in the NBA.
Robinson against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Robinson. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. To the inside. And Tucker gets it to go. And now a 12-point Miami lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break Miami. He pulls it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to O'Neal. Tipped away. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Heat now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Now Lowry. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Down low. Here's Robinson. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Count that one.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Donovan Mitchell with a board. For the Jazz, this one not looking good. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Adebayo. Gets a very good look and converts.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Lowry, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Heat.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Jimmy Butler.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Lowry outside. And again, the Heat missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
From deep, Conley buries it from three.
Well, Mike Conley has been a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Lowry with it. Tries to break his ice. And the jumper is good.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So here's Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
A nice shot by Booker.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Robinson on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
3-point field
Matching
goal.
baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Over Lowry. Doesn't go that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his first personal
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Suns timeout. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancer.
Miami's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Adebayo finds Lowry. From the low block. Tucker can't get it to go. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
He'd like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Now Tucker. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Tucker.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Outside Robinson, back to Lowry. With the drive and the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
The kick out to Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not what you want to leave open.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
The Heat trail by 5.
Suns dancers dance team. Make some noise.
Here's Lowry. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And there's the drive. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Tucker. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Lowry can't get it to go.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And you know,
Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Off target with the open look. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Paul kicks to Booker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Butler passes to Adebayo. Bridges with the steal. And the wide open shot from Paul. A three-pointer is right on target.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lowry tries in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
Kyle does a great job of not letting a defender get comfortable on a drive, and it earned the foul.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Ball finds Bridges. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Lowry looking around. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Pass to Ayton. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat trail by 7. The pass to Butler. Three-pointer. Chris Paul grabs the miss. Booker left side over Robinson, and there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Lowry from deep three-point land.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever he's guarding. He gets right.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Miami. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Now, here's Tucker, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
The Heat trail by 11. Outside Lowry. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Adebayo with the bucket. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
A great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Lets it go with a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. He takes it in. Good work defensively by Crowder.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Suns leading by 12.
Such a great all-around player. Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Lowry. Kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Over Ayton. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
1:36 left in the first half. Bridges outside. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pops it up for Crowder. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tucker's got his first points in this one.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Booker outside. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Butler finds Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Lowry with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Charity stripe shot. The putback. It's good on the putback. Adebayo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Miami.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Ball against Lowry. Booker, right side. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Tucker. Off target on the 15-footer. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Sun. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Heat, 15.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne. Then there's Cam Johnson. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader into the 3.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
And here's Oladipo. They'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 11. Here's Strus. Oladipo outside. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, he gets great elevation for a player his size. Maybe we need to get Oladipo back in the dunk contest.
Now here's Payne. Passes to McGee. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Heat trail by 9. Hero from long range. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And here's Payne after the three-pointer from Victor Oladipo. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Here's Hero. And it's blocked. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Basket counts. And the Suns lead by 8.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Oladipo taking his time here. The pass to Hero. And here is Dedmon, guarded by McGee. Here's Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
Now here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Shamet. Misses off the right iron. The Heat trail by 6. It's tipped. Johnson down low. Edmonds there. Johnson can't get it to go. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Inside, Morris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Payne passes to Shamet. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Shamet's got his first bucket of the night. Oladipo outside. And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Shots good by Dedmon.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Shamet with it. For the 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. Knocks it loose. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Hero no good. Suns leading by 4. Unloads. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Hero with the 3. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight. They're close to taking the lead.
Now, here's Shamet. And it's Miami with the rebound.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Your Suns Dancers Dance Team.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Back to Adebayo. And stolen by Ayton. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Crowder kicks to Booker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with it.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And here's Miami. They're on a 14-6 run. Paul against Lowry. In the corner, it's Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Bridges. Lets it fly. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Suns lead by 3.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Lowry up top, defended by Paul. In the corner, it's Robinson. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Lowry. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
First team foul.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Defensive foul. Kyle Lowry.
Paul against Lowry.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Drops in the breakaway lane. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And 3 turnovers in the 4th. He's not making things any easier for his team.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The 17-footer keeps it alive, and Ayton stays with it.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Lowry finds Adebayo. Back to Lowry. There's the drive. Adebayo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You must put a body on Bam. When you don't, he hammers misses in.
Paul surveying the floor. Again, the miss by Paul.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
2 minutes remaining in the
Get
game.
the ball to
2
the right
minutes.
guy in the right spot. More often than not, you're coming away with points.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Up again, and Ayton stays with it. And the Suns lead by 9.
And this is why you gotta put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Lowry against Paul. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Ayton. 1:22 left here in the 4th quarter. Paul for 3. Paul missing again.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Butler finds Tucker. Back to Butler. And the rejection by Ayton. Paul against Lowry. For 3, Bridges. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his
And really just a great
foul.
play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
On offense, here are the Suns. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Bridges with the steal. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage. Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And here is Paul. So the Suns win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Young from long range. Here's Capella. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem. Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league, and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Back to Lowry. Over Young. Stolen by Capella. Young with it. Picked up by Lowry. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Sinks the tray.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, hey, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. On the break. Back to Tucker. Takes it inside.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first free throw is good.
Miami, PJ Tucker, 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Young against Lowry. Outside Bogdanovich. Tries it from the block. Again, Atlanta.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with the beauty.
Young against Lowry. To the middle. Shot left block. Atlanta with the rebound. Pass to Young. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Capella against Adebayo. Here's Reddish. Shot clock at 6.
Bam's height and wingspan just smothering up the offense now.
Left side Tucker. Back to Butler. Stolen by Capella. Pass to Young. Banked it in off the glass. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Pass to Adebayo.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Out to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Lowry against Young. Stolen by Lowry. To the inside. Adebayo. Atlanta with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Young on the attack. Pass to Capella. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Back to Lowry. 1:03 left in the first quarter here. For three, Robinson. It's not going to go for him.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Now here's Young. From deep. Here's Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich from long range. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Robinson into the lane. Miami, no good that time either.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Here's Tucker. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Inside, here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. For 3, what a play! He drains it at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Hawks on top. They lead by a bucket. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Tucker. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Young misses.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Lowry outside. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Just 3 to shoot. From 10 feet away.
They really need to refresh their offensive strategy. Their shooting has been held to a very low percentage.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Heat have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Lowry against Young. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Bogdanovich plays with a ton of confidence, and there's good reason for it. Over the last 4 seasons, he's performed so consistently well. Really raised the eyebrows about how talented this big guy can be.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Butler up top. Takes a 13-footer. And that one's long.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort and John Collins giving it to you.
Robinson on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create. And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Butler up top. Outside Tucker. And there's another one for the Heat.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Capella, the pass to Young. Pass to Reddish. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Robinson on the wing. Here's Bogdanovich. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Right side Tucker. Back to Butler. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Reddish.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
2 seconds.
12 seconds left in the second quarter. Young attacking. Count it. Young's gotten his second bucket.
Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Here's Lowry. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the close.
20.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
14.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Setting the floor for Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. Back to Dedmon. Second chance effort. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Well, from the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around.
Young against Oladipo.
Miami foul. Markieff Morris. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Capella, screen on Oladipo. Pass to Reddish. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Young. Off target with the 3. Miami trailing. It's tipped. Bogdanovich from long range. That shot off the mark. Now the Heat take it the other way. Oladipo outside. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Right outside. There's a screen by Jang. Clock at 6. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. And he drives in. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Morris. It's stolen by Hunter. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Hero against Wright. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Wright. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Wright's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Hero outside. And it's blocked. Left side Gallinari. Beyond the arc. Strus grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Morris outside. Back to Oladipo. Nifty move. And Oladipo slams it home.
Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Right against Oladipo. Pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Right against Oladipo. Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Oladipo's got 6 in the quarter.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
Right, pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Oladipo up top, pounded by Wright. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Fires for 3. Here's Gallinari. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead. Miami shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Here's Oladipo. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Hunter. Back to Gallinari. Here's Jang. He's guarded by Oladipo. And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. Then there's Lou Williams. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Wright in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. The Hawks leading. Young with it. Launches it. On target from range.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Lowry against Young. Robinson on the wing from behind the arc. That shot no good. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And the Hawks with another three.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Back to Adebayo. Lowry outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Young from long range. Miami grabs the miss.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Back to Butler. Outside Robinson. It's deflected.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Got a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Right side Robinson over Bogdanovich. And here's Butler. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Comes up empty down low. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Reddish, the second chance points on the tip in. And the Hawks lead by 16. The Heat have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lowry against Young. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist from Lowry.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Lowry against Young. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
First team foul.
Free throw is good. Young.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Adebayo finds Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Butler. Outside Tucker. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Now Young. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home.
Allie, thank you as always.
Thank you.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.